Her Excellency Mrs. Clinton, respectable jury, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be selected as one of the 10 recipients of International Women of Courage Award, which I consider as yet another opportunity for me and other human rights activists to bring to the international community's attention the efforts of Iranian women on a global level. This award also enables me to publicize the systematic human rights abuses in Iran, particularly the crackdown on civil society activists in the aftermath of the 2009 presidential elections. This award, as is evident by its title, is given every year to women all across the globe that have illustrated exceptional courage in defense of women's rights, social justice, and human rights. For this exact reason, I would like to dedicate my award to Sheiwa Nظرآهاری, a young activist that is currently imprisoned in Iran for her women's rights and human rights activism. I dedicate this award to her since I believe her courage has been exceptional and deserving of worldwide recognition. Sheiwa, who since her youth has been an influential activist, founded the Committee of Human Rights Reporters, a university student group that provides important and objective reports concerning human rights abuses in Iran. She has also been actively involved in the women's rights movement, never for a moment ceasing her efforts on behalf of human rights and democracy. Unfortunately, shortly after the elections, Sheiwa was arrested and kept for months in solitary confinement and subject to extreme interrogations. After spending more than 100 days in prison, Sheiwa was released on a $200,000 bail for only 3 brief months. Sheiwa, who had restarted her activism immediately upon her release from prison, was arrested once more in December 2009, along with other members of the Committee of Human Rights Reporters. Since her arrest, the authorities have placed her under extreme pressure in order to make her confess to the crime of acting as enemy of God, which carries the death penalty under state law. They have kept her in a cage-like cell so small that she could barely move her limbs. Despite such extreme torture, Sheiwa has not even today accepted that her peaceful activism in promotion of women's rights and democracy are acts of terrorism, and consequently has faced even more abuse treatments. Sheiwa, one of the world's most courageous women, who herself worked tirelessly in defense of the rights of political prisoners, is herself in a small prison cell and deprived from having even a pen and paper, meeting with lawyers, and kept blindfolded. To be honest, since the Iranian government declares that all human rights activists and civil activists are spies and puppets for the West, particularly the United States, I initially worried that to dedicate this award to Sheiwa alone might increase the pressure and hostility of her interrogators and the judicial forces and make matters worse for her. However, I eventually arrived at the conclusion that the Iranian government will still accuse all activists as spies, similar to how they accused me of selling myself to America for receiving this award, calling me a servant for the United States. So that it really makes little difference. As Sheiwa is not with us and cannot attend this award ceremony, I will also refrain from attending with the hope that my absence will turn the attention of the international community to her dire situation. I would like to to request that you all take any measures available to you to help to free Sheiwa along with other human rights activists and journalists in Iranian prison. Thank you.